2020 Cayenne Coupe. Check it out, guys. This thing is absolutely beautiful inside and out. I just had a great test drive in this thing. We're gonna do a quick walk around and show you a little bit about this beautiful vehicle. Sitting on 22-inch wheels, believe it or not. 22-inch wheels to carry this thing over any terrain you can put it through. Porsche's done it. Turbo design, acrylic covered, gorgeous. This paint is an absolutely beautiful version of blue, interior to match. You can get this thing fully customized to your liking, and I like it. You will too. Walk around this bad boy with me. Back end styling is absolutely gorgeous on this thing. Baker Motors had this one custom built, custom colored on the showroom floor. We have backup cameras below. One touch, open up the trunk. Plenty of room back here for everything. As you know, this is a trunk. Whatever you want to put in it goes in it. We have a standard spare below. Toolkits, everything beautiful. Kick plate, very nice. And lowering and hiring button of the trunk. You want to lower the car a little bit, raise it up a little bit just to make it a little easier to get into. You can do that, folks. And let's hear, we're going to close this. Nice and easy, one touch. That's the halfway option. That's all the way down. Once again, our gas tank, looking good. Porsche design on the front. I really like that. Beautiful. It shows the gas mileage and everything. Looks really good. Back seats, huge back seats. Right here. We know I'm about 6 foot tall, so this thing is beautiful. We got our touch screens in the back as well. I really like that. USB-C and another iPhone plug-in just for charging. Pretty cool. 12-volt cigarette lighter. Absolutely gorgeous. This is how they do the new cigarette lighters, metal tops. I mean, this thing's awesome. I might take this one for a souvenir. I won't, but this thing's absolutely gorgeous. This one just came over from the factory. We got Bose surround sound speakers. Sounds amazing. Beautiful interior trim. I mean, you can just see how detailed this car is. The stitching, the two-tone color pattern. These are one of the options. You don't have to get two-tone, but I think there's about 20 options to go through to color combo the inside of this car. Make it yours. Make it yours in every single definition of that word. This car is custom. Once again here, we come in, we got the beautiful seat controls to control your seats. The interior is absolutely gorgeous on this car. Ventilated seating, heated or cooled seats. You know, the seat controls right here, you guys know what to do with those. And just absolutely beautiful. Would you look at that? Look at that. I'm excited. Take a look at that. Coming right around, 22s on all fours, obviously. We got LED headlights. This is new for 2020. They did a little updating to those. They look absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. Front camera as well in the grill right there. You have sensor controls all the way around, and you have a backup camera as well. Absolutely gorgeous in the windows here. You have your also just to let you know if you're going to run into somebody there, it's going to let you know about that. Just want to show you under the hood real quick. Driver's seat, this is your cabin, this is your cockpit. It feels very much like a cockpit to an aircraft. Your seat controls right there, set of control, untouched windows. You can operate your trunk back here as well. Your mirrors, if you want to close your mirrors in, that's a very nice feature. You don't want anybody ripping your mirror off. I've seen it happen, and can control them right here as well. This is left, that is right, left, right, back, forth, up, down, and close them like that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, guys. Let's check out under the hood. If you're buying a Porsche, you really want to look under the hood. These cars are designed in tune. This is what we see a lot in 2020. Everything is under here, obviously. Twin turbochargers, V6. Speed-wise, you really don't get much better than these V6s. What they do with 335 horsepower is they put 2 turbochargers on them. and more than enough power than what you need. I think this thing's regulated at about 180. It could do well above that on the Autobahn. Absolutely gorgeous car, right from Dr. Porsche himself, and this thing's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Thanks for being here. It's a beautiful day. The sun just came out, and 2020, 22-inch rims, Porsche Cayenne coupe. What else can I say? Absolutely gorgeous. Go pick one up. God! Whoa! These pedals are amazing. I mean, you really got to be careful in these cars. They have all anti-slip and traction control that you can turn off. Highly recommend never turning that kind of stuff off. It's just completely dangerous, and if you floor this car, you'll probably end up in a ditch somewhere or against a wall that you don't want to be on. I'm giving it a tiny bit of pedal on. We're back in a residential neighborhood here, so that is probably a third of the pedal down, and this thing is very responsive. Very, very responsive. Beautiful spot. Nice rainy day. We're going to try to find a little clear weather. We're going to hit some corners in this beast. This thing is amazing. Oh, wow. You really feel these are monstrous wheels. I got to check the specs on it, but they look a little bigger than 20s to me even. They are just huge wheels on this car. Beautiful. You see the spec package. The Porsche's doing everything really nice these days. This is what comes in the car when you see it. You got all your specs here, the color combos, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Biscay blue metallic is what the paint is called in this, Biscay blue, and I really like it. One thing I've noticed, I've been looking at a 911 and kind of designing it, you can do what you want with the paint and have the interior match the paint, meaning the options are really endless. So you'll have a very custom, basically one of a kind, very custom one of a kind vehicle once you order it. So like I said, all of the paint and all of the interior is fully customizable on the website or at Baker Motors, the dealership. They'll walk you through everything to make sure that your 2020 Porsche is your 2020 Porsche, one of a kind. And that's what this thing is. It's one of a kind. Now, this was on special order, and we're lucky enough to be taking it out for a first look review. So guys, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Man, the steering wheel, the way these steering wheels cup your hands is something else, guys. I'm gonna bust a unicorn right here and find a little spot to pull over under this beautiful little bridge here, and I'll just park this thing. Whew, I'm shaking. I'm really like, after driving this car, it's just, you really feel the power, you feel the elegance of this thing right beneath your hands. Right here, if we go down to this touch screen, all of this is touch screen, by the way. Touch to put it in park, parking brake, if you're on a hill, AC, heat seater, touch. It's got that same thing in the AMG we did. It's kind of like a click pad. Obviously tone it down. You want a hot seat and a cold seat, you can do that. AC, AC Max. Let's go down with the fans a little bit over here. Dual climate controls. Your screens are here as well. Source media with the touch screen above us. And this touch screen is same kind of knobs we see in the AMG and the new Mercedes. I love this metal knobs that they use. So let's just say if we want to go to media, one of my favorite things, you'll go through, it pulls up on top, and from there you can kind of just control everything below or up top. Navigation right here, it's going to give you a beautiful Google Maps view of where we're at. So everything's live. It's not that old animated view. This is a satellite view of where we are. Media right below it, whatever you want to listen to. Phone right here. You can connect your cell phone to this car as you can in most these days. Messages, contacts, etc. Now let's get to the fun stuff, the car. So here we are, we're in Sport Plus mode as usual. You can configure it to your individual self. Also on the dash, this car says hi to you every morning. It configures to each driver's. It just gave us an auto shut-off, which is a very interesting feature. I've been in park for a certain amount of time. It automatically shut off and is now in accessories mode, and that's a really cool feature that I just kind of love. So off-road mode, look at this, on-road, gravel, mud, sand, rocks, wherever you want to drive. Control mode, you want to change the ambient light? Of course you do. You can take a pick on whatever you want, turn up the brightness. Trip mode, there's the chrono mode that we were telling you about right up here. Clocks your lap times. You might think that's a joke. This car on a track would keep up with a lot of different people. So you start and finish your load laps, times everything 0 to 60s. These things are unbelievable. That sport chrono mode they've been developing since 2010, probably prior to that. It's an awesome feature for car enthusiasts in general. Climate control in here. This is what we got. You know, the features on this thing are awesome. Would you want it coming down to your feet, face, both? Ventilation panel, just a nice detailed map of the car. Let's go back to this car feature and back to drive mode. So Sport Plus is what we were in. Oh, that's what happened. So the car didn't shut off. I apologize. Sport Plus mode automatically boosts up the exhaust. Individual mode dies down. So we're in eco mode. Another amazing evolution that Porsche's come across. Porsche has come across. Excuse my language, I'm getting so excited here. This thing is smarter than me. Once again, what a surprise. Normal, sport mode, sport plus, chassis height. How high you want to go, how low you want to go, pretty much. Terrain. We're jacking it up a little bit. You want to go high? Ooh, you want to go regular? Or you want to get down and go low? I like to go low, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody wants to take a $100,000 Porsche Cayenne out in the desert off-roading, but if you do, let's hang out, because that sounds like it would be a blast. Me personally, if I got this car, I'm not going off-roading in it. But you surely could. Let's go high. Oh, we're going off-road. We're meeting up with our Saudi friends that just bought a few of these to crash into a dune somewhere, and we're taking some fine china with us, and we got it. So let's see, high, regular, low. I mean, come on, guys, this thing is gorgeous. So let's go home real quick. Home. So there's your personalization. You can fix your profile, driving profile, driver profile 1, Porsche ID. They will sign you your own ID. This is where we're at, where we were going. Voice control, once again, kind of like Mercedes. I'm not going to get into that because I know nothing about it, but I would go through the, there's your configuration right there. How to configure your widgets and your home screen, and a lot of things to play with in this car, guys. Guaranteed you will have an amazing time in the 2020 Porsche Cayenne.